Thank you very much. Thank you to the FCM staff for facilitating this wonderful conference and providing me the opportunity to speak in person with you today. It is really incredible. It is with great pleasure that the Township of the Archipelago accepts the award for natural asset management for our project titled Tale of a Thousand Turtles. This project is an innovative and sustainable approach to road construction and reducing wildlife road mortality. And I hope through my presentation today that I can leave you with an altered vision for all of your future projects. Sorry, I'm now on my title slide. You can see the wonderful pictures of turtles. I'm sure everyone is looking forward to that. The Township of the Archipelago is located in eastern Georgian Bay and part of the UNESCO Georgian Bay Biosphere. At the archipelago, we understand that the natural environment is the economic engine that drives our township. In simpler terms, the natural environment is what people love about the area and why they come to live or visit. In the first year of the project, the scope included the replacement of 16 culverts. These culverts were critical to maintaining natural water flow and a strong road base. In the second year of the project, we replaced the entire 12-kilometer length of roadway surface. While this scope of work seems relatively simple in nature, it was adapted into an ecological success. Working with our partners, we were able to utilize new materials, procedures, and techniques to aid in species at risk protection. Some of these methods included using surveys in lieu of temporary exclusion fencing, as well as installing riprap rock banking at wetland crossings and paving again at these wetland crossings. The archipelago did not work alone in our efforts for sustainability and species at risk protection. Our partners played an incredible role in the overall project success. Prior to construction, the area was surveyed to identify where reptile sightings occurred most frequently. These surveys were conducted on bicycles, and when a reptile was observed, it was recorded. This clearly presented the areas of most concern before, during, and after construction. Again, prior to construction, the importance of species at risk protection was emphasized. Every member of the project team engaged in species at risk protection training and handling methods. Beyond the construction crew, residents were also engaged and informed of the processes underway. This is where we saw the greatest shift from the norm. I'm going to tell you a story about how a resident valued the care that we were providing for species at risk protection so much that they brought the entire construction crew Tim Hortons coffee. This really was incredible and really enjoyed, and it showed that the perception had changed for a road project. Instead of a daily inconvenience to users, it was now viewed as an ecological success. Each construction day started by pre-screening the work area. This process involved the trained biologists observing for any species and proactively harvesting any nesting sites found. This process took no more than 15 to 20 minutes daily and allowed the work to fully progress once cleared, since no exclusion fencing was being used. In addition to the immediate measures, other long-term methods were also used on the project. This included the installation of riprap rock banking and shoulder paving to prevent turtles from entering the roadway or using what would be a soft shoulder for nesting. This dual approach of banked riprap and shoulder paving is hoped to significantly reduce wildlife road mortality and also contribute to a more successful egg hatchery in preferred locations. Throughout the project, the field staff biked over 5,170 kilometers, and on these journeys, they successfully redirected 98 reptiles. Again, on the project, over 3,000 eggs were collected, and it was astonishing to know that over 92% of these eggs were successfully incubated and released as hatchlings. For any skeptics in the audience, I really want to emphasize 3 main points: that this was done with a reduced budget, schedule was maintained, and the continued education was beneficial to everyone. It was in fact concluded that it was less expensive to pre-screen the areas of work and eliminate the exclusion fencing rather than the traditional estimate for traditional methods. It truly was incredible to see the change in mindset from every project member. They went from being just turtles to being our turtles. At the Archipelago, we will continue to utilize these methods for our ongoing projects to ensure future environmental and species at risk protection. We hope that through this presentation that you utilize these methods for your future projects, as it is our ongoing responsibility as stewards of the land. Please feel free to scan the QR code to view the Archipelago website, where you can find general contact information for any follow-up questions or additional information you may need. Thank you very much.